I know.
Are you just gonna like appear randomly?
I think so. Hopefully, because these guys are actually just up the street. They're just like on. I think it's like.
So you're not going very far.
Yeah, it's like Bush and Montgomery.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. So I'll be around. Hopefully I'll be able to like, come by for like UPFs every once in a while.
Unlike Sean, who's going to Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah. Well, you guys should just Skype him in.
Nope.
Yeah. I assume he's just gonna once he's leaves us from sight.
Nope.
Yeah.
He will just
disappear completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will shed all memory of us like a skin.
Yeah.
And just become a different person.
Well, I think the nice thing about Giant Bomb, it's always been a very like, just drop in, like kind of place to do.
Yeah.
Like I always, when you first joined, I was like, whoa, just go over there. Just sit on down.
Just sit on down on the couch.
Just don't even ask, just go sit on the couch, right? Jeff will roll with it.
He doesn't have, he probably could physically restrain someone, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
you should start going on more UPFs.
I haven't been on any.
You've just been doing the quick looks and stuff?
I do surprise visits when I'm needed.
Get it.
Typically it's when someone's ill or not in and they're missing people.
Yeah.
And so I just jump on it and say, I'll go.
Yep. Let's do some fibbage.
Yeah, that's like exactly how fibbage happened.
Yeah. That's generally how it starts working too.
I know how to lie, I'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they started doing me at John Bomb too. I remember Will Smith from Tested, he was just like, hey, just come and play this dumb board game. And we sat down, we were sitting at some like little card table thing, we're playing some, I don't even know what game it was. I was like, oh my God, on camera. And then I remember just how fucking loud he was. Like he was using his like on camera voice, and if you know Will, he can project real well, And I was just like, oh my God. And he knew how loud he was being that day. And I was like, yep, this is what it's being like on camera. But they just like throw you in there and like, hey, as long as you're not a total dickwad, I think you'll be okay.
That's why I'm never on camera. I don't know my
Yeah.
What do you think are your main takeaways from your time?
It's this stuff, man. It's like the community thing. It's like the little jokes, the jokes that go back like 4 years. They just keep coming back from it, and like you think one little thing will happen, and next thing you know, somebody just like brings it back up, and I think everybody here is like really smart, really witty, and for the most part, I think all of our chats are always like really awesome, really nice, and like people are. I remember my sister came on the first time we did this. It was me and Drew, and she came by, and Patrick was with us, and she didn't realize that there was a chat happening, and she just sat down and she like hung out. And Patrick was like, oh, don't look at the chat. But what actually happened was that we actually opened the chat and she was looking at it and everybody was like super awesome to her, And it was like super great. And she actually, I thought she did really good on camera for her first time, like, just because it's just a natural thing. Sit down. She's really funny and,
It is a motivating community. I know like
Yeah, it's there.
GameSpot's pretty good.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be on something.
Yeah.
The comments will be pretty aggressive. They can bum you out, and especially YouTube. YouTube's just kind of a vile place.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'll think, man, I did pretty good on that.
Yeah.
And I'll look at all the comments and be like, oh, I do suck. And then somehow, I think it was the first one that I did with Giant Bomb, which was Gauntlet.
Yeah.
I looked at the comments, and they were so motivating that it reminded me that this is why I like games so much.